Hello and welcome to my channel. It's your boy Mr. Triple Double. Yes, I can do it all. I can do it all. I'm going to bring it all to you. All the NBA fans, tune in and subscribe to my new channel. I'm going to be talking all about the NBA. To start with, I'm not going to start with anyone else apart from your Los Angeles Lakers and what the issues are with them. Obviously, world champions 2 years ago. AD absolutely on fire, looking like he's going to about to take the league by storm. You know, LeBron obviously doing what LeBron does, still looking great, still looking in incredible shape. That flexing, you know what he's doing. But yeah, they looked in great shape. Obviously, getting Magic obviously left, but they obviously sorted that out. They had some great pieces to go along with them too. And you know, they look like great on defense, great offensively. They absolutely took apart the Miami Heat, and they just looked so dominant, especially considering they won in the bubble, which was just one of the hardest championships apparently to win. But now we're 2 years on, and you can't even see any signs of what that team was 2 years ago. It's crazy. You know, they've made a few movements here and there. Couldn't retain some of the players that were responsible for winning that championship, and yeah, it's all gone downhill. And for Lakers fans like me, it's hard to watch. It really is. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about what problems the Lakers have, if they can sort them out, and if some minor changes can sort out what's going on, and maybe they can take another title run as everyone who supports the Lakers expects them to do, because they are one of the most biggest franchises in world basketball, and they should be going for world championships every year. Before we get into this one, subscribe if you're new and come on this journey with me, because I love basketball and I'm going to be bringing you all sorts of content. So let's get into this one. First of all, let's just talk about the hunger to win. You know, when Kobe was here, that was no problem. Mamba mentality, rest up Mamba. But yeah, I think the hunger's gone from everyone right now. I'm talking the front office, Genie Buss, LeBron, AD, and all those guys. They're responsible for the hunger and drive to go win every night. And it's hard to do that, but you need it across an 82 plus season in the NBA. That hunger, obviously they brought in Westbrook, but you know, he's obviously got hunger, but sometimes his ambition and drive sort of gets the better of him. But that hunger is totally gone, and they just sort that out. So that starts with the front office, you know, making some changes maybe. They did nowhere near enough of a good job recruiting this summer, this off season, and the players just aren't on it. Defensively, not good enough. That starts with LeBron's leadership. AD, I know he's injured right now, but he's been way off it. I thought he's going to take massive steps after winning that championship 2 years ago, but he hasn't. He needs to get back onto top defensive form. LeBron needs to lead from the back. I know he has been doing it in center, but he can't be taking plays off, because when he's sulking and taking plays off, the other teams see it, and so does his teammates, and they all, you know, follow his lead. So that's why sometimes the Lakers get blown out. Obviously, the coaching staff, they need to do a better job. They need to find a way of getting out to these three-point shooters and stopping that from happening. I'm telling you now, they need to stop giving away easy layups, because people are having career night after career night against the Lakers. First of all, that's going to stop. More hunger, more aggression on defense, more will to win every night. Otherwise, they could be looking like they're being out the playoffs. Right, let's move on to the clear one. Russell Westbrook. Alright, they need to find a way to get the Brody on form. Okay, no one's going to take his salary. I don't care. You know, we got to get him on form. We got to get the most out of Westbrook, and that comes from LeBron obviously finding a way. Obviously, AD's got to come back, so even if they find a way, they need to find a way of playing them free and getting the best out of each of those three players. It's going to be difficult, but if anyone can do it, LeBron can do it. And yeah, they got to find a way of obviously getting Westbrook going. They got to obviously understand that, get him away from shooting three-pointers, you know, get into the basket, get him being aggressive, but at the same time, make him understand sometimes that he's got to slow things down. You know, it's hard for him to do, but you've got to slow things down. You got LeBron's old age, you got Dwight's old age, you got Melo's old age. You know, the Lakers were at their best when they played slow, so someone's gonna have to get him to slow down a bit. It's gonna be hard, but you gotta. And yeah, if you can get Westbrook playing well, get a pick and roll game, get something seriously going with AD, that could be a massive, massive problem. Or maybe even looking, maybe moving into the bench. If you move into the bench, then you can lead the second lineup, have the whole keys as you would, have to worry about LeBron, and they can both take it in turns running the offense. Right, and obviously we all know the style of play has got to change. They need 3-point shooters, two-way players that can shoot the three and defend well at all positions. Okay, the Lakers are struggling defensively. We all know LeBron does best when he's got 3-point shooters that he can kick the ball to. Same as AD when they go 1v1 and the other team comes to help. They double team them, bang, kick it out, freeze, freeze, freeze. That's what we need. We need to make some moves. I don't care. Get them on the bare minimum. There's players always out there. You find them, restructure the roster, and find a way. It's down to the coaching staff to sort that out. It's down to obviously the front office to make some moves, but it needs to be done before the trade deadline because yes, the Lakers might make the playoffs, but it's not looking anything better than that because the West is just far too stacked, and every time they pretty much played, apart from this recent game against the Jazz, every team they played that's above 500 and at the top of the conference in both conferences, they've absolutely smashed the Lakers. So that's what I think that needs to happen. It's easier said than done, but the Lakers got to make moves and got to try and do something now. All right, this window, obviously they're going to regret it because they got rid of Kuzma. He looks like he's thriving. He was always good. He would hit shots when needed to, and he's a big body, he can defend. They lost McGee. They've lost Caldwell Pope. Players like that were important, and they need to replace those if they want to look at making another championship run. So, alright, that's just my first video. There's going to be absolutely loads, all different ones, but it's going to be all NBA focused, all up to date with the NBA. And yeah, so if you love basketball and love the NBA, come give me a subscribe to me, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.